You are listening to I Am Refocused Radio with your host, Shamaya Reed. This show is designed to inspire you to live your purpose and regain your focus. And now, here's your host, Shamaya Reed.
Hey, welcome to I Am Refocused Radio. We are here once again, and man, we have a true honor. Again, we have returning guest, the one and only Michael Jai White. He is the star of the new thriller, Oscar Shaw. And guess what? It's now available on digital and on demand. This morning, Michael's going to join us and talk about the film. Welcome back. How you doing, sir?
Good, yourself?
Doing awesome, man. I had a true honor being able to see this screening. So, man, what was it like working with superstars like Tyrese Gibson and Isaiah Washington, two legends in their own right, along with you, of course. But what was it like building that chemistry on and off the field?
It's something that makes me very proud. I mean, I'm proud when I look at that poster of the three of us, and I to have friendships with these guys and then work together is just such a blessing.
And when you be able to work with, to collaborate with directors R. Ellis Frazier and Justice Nesbitt, being able to shape that character, Oscar Shaw, in the screen, what was that process like being able to not just work with them, but you are a filmmaker as well, so you were able to have some input in the movie?
Yeah, I mean, we worked together several times in the past. And so, I mean, it's really about that collaborative effort, and the fact that I'm one of these people who've just been blessed with being from a community like that and surviving the tough streets, and I'm able to bring some reality to the movie because I mean, like I say, I really lived it. I was a school teacher in the at-risk communities, and I've been on my own since I was 14. So I know the streets pretty well, and those were like familiar streets to me in this movie. So like, you know, it's great when I could have some of my life experience show on screen.
And you yourself, you know what it's like to stay focused, being able to use martial arts at a young age. Do you have any kind of connection to your character, Oscar Shaw, because he does meditation in the film?
Well, yeah, very much so. There's a lot of my own personal things that are in that movie. There's some of the things that I say in the movie I've said in real life. You know, there's the whole thing at the end when I was speaking to the kid in the convenience store. That's something that's off of real life things I've said. I've actually talked guns away from former students in the past. And so, yeah, I get a chance, the rare chance to bring reality into this industry that I've fortunately lived through.
Once again, we're talking to our special guest, Michael Jai White, star of the new thriller. You can get it right now. It's available, Oscar Shaw. My next question is about impact and responsibility. People have grown up watching you on screen. I mean, you've been doing this for a long time in Hollywood. You have a great resume, a great portfolio, but you have something that I say is consistency and focus. When you think about all those people, all these years who've been able to watch your great work, what do you hope to pass on to other actors and martial artists out there who's trying to make it in the world as well?
Well, it's just about discipline. I mean, with martial arts, is really that's the thing. A lot of people get distracted because of the possible brutal nature of martial arts. You know, and a lot of us we're insecure beings, and so that tends to take front and center all the attention. But it's really about you overcoming your obstacles, and just like anything, I don't care if it's ballet or any kind of discipline, it makes you better. You have to overcome yourself. You have to get up and do it each day, each time you train, and you try to get better. And then after a while, you know, there you are. You're far beyond where you started. And I think you could apply that to anything in life, any kind of job that you want to overcome, or any kind of obstacle. So this is all about overcoming obstacles, and your biggest obstacle in your life is you. So it's about overcoming yourself. And, so I get a chance to put some of that in the movie. The meditation is about overcoming yourself and training yourself and focusing on mantras that lead you in the right direction. So I get a chance to put a lot of my personal stuff in this movie.
And in the movie, the character Oscar Shaw, he's leaving the police force, but having that tragic situation happen, losing his best friend, he's facing his own demons, but he's also confronting his past. What do you hope that life message can translate to viewers, understanding that life happens and sometimes we just have to adjust?
Yeah, well, I hope it sneaks up on people and they see the truth in it and see themselves in it. So that's one of those bonuses that you may get out of when something's done honestly. There's a lot of formulaic movies out there that I don't like watching and I don't want to be a part of. But when you get a chance to really touch people and show them reality, I think that's the highest honor. That's what I'm going for every time. I'm blessed to make a living at something I love to do, and so when I get on that set, I want to be 100%. So when in this scenario, I was able to share things that from my life that really, I guess, not a lot of actors get a chance to live through. And I'm sharing my blessings. So I'm over the moon with it.
I mean, you're a part of legends. So when you think about your experience with competitive martial arts, when you're watching films today, what separates someone who truly understands the combat art versus someone who just performs it on the film?
Well, I really don't compare very much. It's really, again, martial arts should teach you discipline and how you to overcome things. And even the combative thing in the wrong hands, it has the wrong message. Some people do combative things just out of not pure goals. I mean, honestly, when I was a celebrated fighter, I was less of a martial artist because I have physical gifts that made me a very good fighter. And if I would just concentrate on those things, I'd be less of a martial artist because that's only one aspect. And so me not veering from the combative and becoming a technician and a real student of the art and what it's about, that's what made me a better martial artist, not the fighting. So it can be mixed up. It's not about just what you're naturally good at. It's about you overcoming stuff that you're not good at. So me being a good fighter is just like I was a decathlete in college. So applying that to fighting made it easier for me because I was just born that way. But what made me a better martial artist and a better human being is really learning the martial arts for what it really means. And it's not about fighting.
Once again, this morning, True Honor talking to the one and only Michael Jai White, the star of the new thriller. You can get it right now, available on digital and on demand. Oscar Shaw, once again, sir, I want to say to you, thank you for your time.
Thank you.